Hello everyone and welcome to today's QR webinar. Today we're doing the webinar remotely so everyone can follow along at their own time and leisure. Today's webinar is on QR codes. What is a QR code? Well, as you can see, a QR code is a quick response code shaped in a squarish barcode figure. It can be changed in different colors, different shapes, different sizes, and it can be used for numerous things. That's what we're going to talk about today. What can we use it for? Maybe it's to announce your next league meeting. You could place a QR code on your tournament entry form. Would link bowlers to your website or to your tournaments page on your website. My favorite is just a mystery QR code. Post a QR code up on the wall at the local bowling center. Someone's going to come in, have a look at it. There's going to be no text. It's just going to be a blank QR code. Curiosity is going to get them. They're going to say, hey, I wonder what that does. I wonder where that takes me. And maybe it takes me to the USBC member benefits page. Maybe it takes me to the perk spot page. Maybe it takes me to the local association's website. One of the latest finds is I found that you could create a QR code that automatically sets a calendar reminder for someone to show up to a meeting. So it automatically puts it into their Outlook Express calendar without them even having to click a button or having to create a new meeting. Super duper useful, and again, the possibilities of this are endless. Here's some examples of QR codes and how they're used today. A ginormic billboard in front of a store on the side of your Pepsi Max bottle. Homemade. You can make your own at home. Put it on a t-shirt. You don't have to hear anything else. You don't have to see anything else. All you need to do is scan the t-shirt. It'll take you exactly where you want to go. And you can create those on your own, and that's what I'm going to show you a little later. Some of the other uses. Ketchup bottle. So it's used as like a promotional code. How about on the front where you're selling a car? As you're selling a house. So instead of having a big list full of sheets that someone needs to go through, all you would do, put the QR code there, someone would scan it with their phone, and they'd automatically be taken to the seller's website that they can see all the description of what's going on inside the house, the size, the colors, pictures. It just takes them right to the web page that describes the house. Super convenient, super easy. Side of the bus. Take a look at your bananas the next time you pick them up. There's a QR code on there. There's more and more QR codes popping up everywhere than ever before. General help. You want to get a job? Scan the QR code. Takes you right to the online process. So any of these QR codes can be scanned. How in the world can I make a QR code? Well, I'm going to show you. There's numerous different websites out there. There's preloaded phones that come with QR code makers, QR code readers. This is the one that I use because it's super simple, it's super free, and it's super easy. So if you go to www.qrcode.kwa.com, this is what you're going to see. So again, the website's here. All right, let's create a QR code. What do we want to put in the QR code? Do we want it to be a website, which is a URL? Do we want it just to be general text? So when someone scans it, it says, take your phone to the front desk for a free large soda or for 2 free games. Maybe it's your phone number. Maybe it puts it into an automatic text message to be sent out. Those are the 4 options on this particular website. And like I said, this one's easy for making websites connect to QR codes and text. There's other ones out there that can do many, many more things, but we're going to go over this one today. So first I select what type of text I want to use. Again, it's either a website, text, or a phone number. All right, and then I want to select what the content is. So I'm going to enter a website. What website am I going to enter? I'm going to enter www.bol.com. Now I have to select what size do I want the QR code to come up on my screen. In this case, I selected XL. The last step in the procedure, just click Generate. On the screen, right there in front of us, is the QR code we just created that someone can scan with their phone. If you want to do it right now, you can pause this. You can scan it right now. It will take you to bol.com on your phone. All right, now let's use it. Here's how we're going to use it. Here's how we're going to remove it from the web page. If you click anywhere inside the QR code, it's going to take you to another page that just only has the QR code on it. So that's the final copy of the QR code we just created that if you scan with your smartphone, it will take you to www.bol.com. So now what I want to do is I want to remove it off here. So I click anywhere within that red box, anywhere on the QR code itself, I right-click. Once I right-click, this box will pop up and ask me what options. It will tell me what options I have and what ways I can manipulate this photo. The two that are most popular would be Save Image As or Copy Image. If I was going to copy the image and place it on another document that I have open on my computer, I would click Copy Image. If I want to save this image on my computer to use at a later time, I want to click Save As. In this case, I clicked Save As, and I saved it to my computer. So it saves it right into my documents or my pictures. All right, so now let's use that QR code. So here's a flyer for the Strikeout Diabetes Trio event that happened on July 3rd, 2012. I was a volunteer. I helped out. They raised over $53,000 for juvenile diabetes, which was a great thing. But here's what I did. I removed the Columbia 300 logo from here and I put it to the bottom. I made two of them, as you can see here. So I just made it a little smaller, but I duplicated it. So I moved this one, and I moved it to two smaller ones. So what I did is I made this QR code take anyone that clicks on it right to the JDRF donation website. So as soon as they have the entry form into the tournament, they can click on that QR code or scan that QR code on their phone, and it'll take them right to the donation area of JDRF and the Strikeout Diabetes. Super convenient, super handy to have when you're looking for donations and you're looking to get people to go other places than just what's on your entry form. Here's some other practical ideas that we can use it for. How about on the bottom of your league recap sheet? What it'll do then is it'll take the bowler right to the website that all their scores are being hosted at. That may be Perfect Secretary. Remember this QR code, we're going to come back to it. I used Minneapolis Mixed Couples Tournament for an example here. I just threw their QR code in the bottom. You scan that QR code, it takes you right to the tournaments page at the Minneapolis USBC website. Nice and easy. No letters, no numbers to remember, no backslashes, no semicolons. Quick scan, it takes you right there. How does it work? What I did is I printed off some screenshots of me using it on my phone. So this is my screen of an Apple iPhone. And I just scanned it a couple times. I took pictures of it so everyone could see what I see when I went and got a QR code reader. So I went to the Apple Store, the App Store, and Android has it too. You just got to go to the Android store. So I went to the Apple App Store and I searched QR code reader. This is the one that popped up. We all like the price, nice and free, so no one has to pay to use this service. No one has to pay to read these QR codes, and we don't have to pay to make them either. So this is just an added benefit of doing QR codes. It's 100% free. All right, so I clicked download. I clicked on the free button. I clicked download. Now it's on my computer. So now here's that QR code I told you, remember from before, the bottom of my league recap sheet. So now I have my phone out, and I'm going to scan it. So there's a picture of this is what I can see on my phone. Okay, so what's going on right now is this red laser right here is going up and down. It's scanning to find a QR code. Once it finds it, it'll automatically take me to wherever that QR code is linked to. You can also do it if you just so happen that you don't have your QR code reader out yet, or you just want to take a picture of it. Take a picture of the QR code. Then what you can do is go back to that picture later on by clicking on Pick Photo. So then I can go back to Pick Photo. It'll take me to a photo that I took a long time ago that's just on my camera roll on my phone, and I can go ahead and scan it from a photo on my phone. All right, so now I scanned it. Where does it take me? As you can see, it took me to the Business Challenge area of League Secretary, where all of the league information is. I know you can't see it on the side here. It's really small. But bowlers have other tools on the website, not just what's available on the league recap sheets. Some of the things on there are prize list, bowler achievements, bowler history, bowler list. You can see a whole bunch of information, and this is all ways that League Secretary links right up to the website that people can use this as a tool for their league bowling. Some people already go here, but some people don't know about it. And even if you tell them, sometimes they don't go there. But hey, maybe they scan it with their phone, they see how easy it is, and they might utilize it. Here's some interesting stats. As you can see by the graph on the left, this is per 100 inhabitants since 97 to 2007. These are people that have phones, cell phones. As you can tell, it's going up and up and up and up. The information on the right side of the screen is astonishing in my mind. There's actually more cell phones than people in the United States. 103%, almost 104% of Americans have a cell phone. That to me is completely shocking, that there's way more cell phones than there are people. 17 million more. So cell phones are out there, people are using them. It's not a fad that's going away, it's sticking around for a bit. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a live version. I'm going to go on, I'm going to make a QR code. I'm going to save it to my computer so everyone can see how easy it is. All right, so now I'm going to go to google.com and type in QR code. QR codes. All right, now I can see a couple QR codes on here. This is the one I use right here. It's right close to the top, qrcode.kwa.com. Once I click on that, it's going to take me to the website we were at earlier that I showed you in the webinar. I'm going to select what I need. Let's do text, for instance. I'm going to go ahead and type something here. If only I could type. All right. So now I've typed something in the screen here. I've selected text. I'll select the size. I'll leave it at large. And now I'm going to hit generate. Boom. Just that easy. I've made a QR code that will show this on somebody's screen if they type it. You can type whatever you'd like. Still 176 characters left. So what I'm going to do on my phone is I'm actually going to go ahead with my QR code reader, and I'm going to read this phone, and I'm going to show you a screenshot of what my phone says. It has already read it. I just did it right now. All right, now I've taken a picture of what I see on my screen. I'm going to go ahead and fire it over to my email and bring it up on my computer so you guys can see it at home. Keep in mind this whole time that we could have been doing this as an SMS text message. We could have been doing it as a phone number. We could have been doing it as a text message. Or we could, like again showed you in the webinar, you can do it as a website. And you could type in here whatever you'd like. It doesn't matter. There's no limitations to what you can do here. And the fun thing is nothing shows up here. You cannot tell remotely what this means other than what you see right here. You can see it. You typed it. You created it. No one else can see it. So what's going to happen now is going to open up my Outlook. Okay. Here's the photo I just took of my own screen. And lo and behold, what does it say? Thank you everyone for watching this QR code webinar. Have a great day. Exactly what we were talking about. Exactly what we typed in here. Comes up on my screen just like that. That's just how easy this is, folks, to use a QR code. And this is just touching on the surface. Let me take you to another quick website here, QRstuff.com. QRstuff offers many more features, and this is later on down the road a little more advanced, but websites, YouTube videos, Google Map location, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Foursquare, App Store download, iTunes, plain text, telephone number, Skype call. All of these are available. You can make a QR code to represent one of these. Someone scans it, automatically emails them, sets up an email and sends an email message. It automatically takes them to their Facebook page. So the options are endless here, folks. If you need any more information, please contact me. I can help you out. Do whatever I can. We're really trying to utilize these because they're free right now. That might change down the road. But as of right now, they're completely free. So please take advantage of these. If you have any questions, my contact information is on the screen. Do not hesitate to call me or shoot me an email, text me, QR code me, whatever it takes. That's why we're here, to help everyone out. So I thank everyone for attending today's webinar, and I hope to talk to you again in the future. Thanks again.